All right, guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Today is the 12th of March, and today we got break evens like that was our job, right? We had very questionable decisions by the market, but yeah, let's get straight into the recap. We're gonna go again straight off from the signals again. Right here. Okay, so right here, set the picture in, and I said, hi, pretty strange. These draws on liquidity as of right now, but if we continue what we are doing right now, all the way up until market open, it looks good for shorts. Nasdaq and ES have the hourly no wick candle, which I actually ended up being wrong. I thought it was a no wick, and it did have a wick. And I'd say it would be safe to short if we start displacing past those hourly draws on liquidity. So what happened, right? We were dumping pre-market right here. We were dumping. We were making lower highs, lower lows. We were respecting these gaps. And then all of a sudden, we came up and we had this retrace. And then a little bit before market open, right? I think it was the market open candle. Tapped right back into the 5-minute. We had a good displacement down. And this was a good short, in my opinion, right? If you guys got an entry, dude, why is that doing that? If you guys got an entry to that looks somewhat like this, great trade. It's very statistical loss, in my opinion, or actually as a fact. There's no reason that the market should have to come up and displace into the 5-minute gap 5 more times just to end up dumping anyways. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And I don't see a reasoning behind it. And then this was a good trade. If you guys took a loss on this, completely fine. If you guys got break even, completely fine. Some people's fills were down here and they were targeting like this, and then they had just like a random stop. Some people shorted the gap, right? We're gonna get into all this, but yeah, this first trade was definitely not a bad trade at all. If you guys took a loss on this, I do not blame you. Very good loss. I took a loss on this on Top Step, and I'm not even saying this just to say this, like in a way to defend myself, because I don't even care. It was an eval loss, by the way, but if I saw this trade tomorrow, the next day, and the next day after that, I would take it every single time. I'm taking this trade every single time. It's a very good loss to take, especially if you're looking at ES and what ES was doing. Very good loss to take. There's no reason we should have to retrace like that just to end up delivering anyways. But yeah, let's go in to the other trades, which I saw. One was this, right? We have anything right here, right? Putting your stop top of the 5-minute gap, and then having this be your short, or maybe you shorted anywhere in here, right? Good displacement candles, and then had this be your stop at the top of this gap, right? There's a bunch of options. Anything in here is valid. Anything you guys have taken in here is valid. 100%, as long as you had a protected stop. Good entry, TP. And then after that, obviously we came up, and the reason that we didn't end up dumping the rest of the way is because ES did not have another draw. And that was the main problem for not just having a complete sell-off, was because ES just didn't have any more draws to target. And that is why we came up and then ended up coming back down, because the Nasdaq had to make its own decision, right? But after that, again, another decent setup. I was already off the chart by now. And then I think this looks better on the 5-minute as well. But this right here, very good trade. Would have got you a lot of points. And then we just tap the draw and then come up. Very clean. And then after the rest of the day, we pretty much chop. Look at this heartbeat monitor, right? We do nothing. And this is exactly what it looks like whenever we are starting to take the main draw for the day and do nothing else. Like, this is exactly what it looks like. And yeah, that's pretty much all for the recap, right? It's pretty simple day. This little loss that I don't know. It was unfortunate, right? Very unfortunate loss. Very statistical. But there's nothing you guys really could have done about it. I would take this trade tomorrow, the next after that, if I kept seeing it over and over again. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments down below. Again, the giveaway ends like in 3 days, I think. So lock your guys' entries in for a free 50K funded account. And yeah, if you guys want to be mentored by me, that's also in the Discord. So go ahead and go down below. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great trading day, and I will see you for the last day tomorrow.